Tori Ann Perky. From my homeschool to your homeschool, does your homeschool have naked eggs and exploding toothpaste? Well, if it doesn't, then it should. And today I'm going to tell you how to make that happen. Why? Because I have two very, very, very special science books that are all about that. The first one is called Naked Eggs and Flying Potatoes, and the second one is Fire Bubbles and Exploding Toothpaste. These are both science books put out by Spangler. He is a fun science guy. He was seen on the Ellen DeGeneres show several years ago. And these are science experiment books, right? Which, as a homeschool mom, they're kind of a dime a dozen. I feel like I cannot move 2 inches through a curriculum fair or even a bookstore without coming across some kind of science book. So why would I take the time to recommend these? Well, I just really like them, and let me show you why. So first of all, I love how they are designed. I think that a book designed for moms and kids, this is a book that you could give to your kid and they would enjoy. But I also think that for moms, how a book is designed makes a huge difference. And these are slick. The pictures are fun. So here's a really great example. The photography is really powerful. I feel like the instructions are well laid out. And then I really like how visually, it's a really strong visual book. There's no it's not hand drawn. It's not about, it's not black and white. It's very colorful. The other thing I really like about this particular science book is there's the whole instructions, and then there's a what's going on here in section. And inside the section, that's where you're going to get the actual science. So as a mom, you can be doing the science experiment with your kids or give the book to them and they can do the science experiment. But then over here, you're then able to kind of be looking on the side and do the teaching piece and fill in the teaching as you're doing the science experiments. I also like it because every experiment I've done actually works, which is saying a lot. We didn't do a ton of science experiments throughout the years just because the mess was really hard for me. But when we did science experiments and I tried lots of different books, this was the book I kept coming back to, these 2 books. Now I will tell you, at the back of this book, Fire Bubbles, there is a section of experiments that are only for people who have access to chemicals and ingredients that a science teacher has access to. So all of the other experiments, including some about setting money on fire, and there's another one about glacial gack, and there's one about soap exploding in your microwave. Those are all done with things that you can find around your house or easily buy in the grocery store. But there is a section in that Fire Bubbles book that does require having access to some additional materials. So know that if you're only going to pick up one, I would start with this one because you'll be able to do every single science experiment. I loved it so much, we got both. But, that's me. So I just wanted to tell you about those. I love it. I think it's fun to do experiments. I think it's a way to just expand and make your homeschooling more than just sitting and doing books. It's an easy way for the kids to do hands-on. And these are really fun for all ages. I will tell you that as a mom, when the soap is exploding in the microwave, I'm getting excited. I'm like, what? That's so cool. And, oh, look at this. And when we're setting money on fire, yeah, that's pretty fun too. So it didn't actually burn, but you'll have to do the experiment to see how that works. So I highly recommend these books. If you want to check them out, you can check out the links up above or down below. You know how this works, and you can go take a look at those for your own homeschool. I'm Tori Ann Perky, and I make these videos every week so that you can be a successful and confident homeschool mom.